Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is William Bootsy Blandon, and this is my channel. I talk about entrepreneurship, holding companies is my main thing, corporate credit, getting your personal credit good, and hopefully investing in crypto, real estate, and starting a real business that's going to generate you income. Drama free, guys. No bad news today. Everything is everything. ZTEGRITY, the coin drop. I'm just as confused as you guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been buying cryptocurrency for years, and I never had to do that pancake thing situation. If y'all was confused as I was, hit me in the comments, because that was a mess. But you know, we did it. I bought about $160 worth. From everything that I understand, it looks like it went up. It looks like it went up a lot, actually. Like if I was to swap it back, his coin, back to, I'm assuming Binance or BNB they call it. It looked like I would have actually, I already made, it kind of doubled or tripled. I'm not interested in touching it right now because they're about to do a re-release, so I'm gonna leave it alone and just play around with my other crypto. I do have a link below for my Coinbase portfolio. Right now I'm in the process of moving some stuff off Binance because Binance is the biggest exchange for crypto, but to me it's risky. You know, anything offshore or out of the country, I'm uncomfortable with because I feel like some regulations are good regulations to keep us safe. I don't believe in offshore corporations. I do believe in shelf and age corporations because I'll talk about that on the channel. I now believe in those. I think Glendon Cameron kind of talked me out of shelf and age corps not working. I think honestly he was the one that talked me out of it. I have a lot of respect for Glendon Cameron. I think he's an amazing entrepreneur, but in certain situations he's a little closed-minded because he was saying they shelf corps and age corps don't work at all. And to an extent that's true because you have to have the other factors. Once you attach real business to it, where you're actually doing real commerce, or you even created a service, and then you attach your name and some other things, like we were doing with the black table with the stock trader and stock investor, you could buy a shelf corp even if you do owe taxes on it. Or there may some, Glenn is right, and it could be some liabilities and debt and some bad things attached to it. But I mean, that's the risk you gotta take if you're doing some of these things. I should just have your real company already set up. Like set up your own real corporation, build corporate credit. But then when you want to go, like, for example, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna eventually, I'm blocking the camera. I'm gonna eventually, I think, what I'm eventually gonna do is buy a corporation. I'm going to take, hopefully, the money I get from this ZTEGRITY corporation that we're getting set up, or this corporate credit. I'm going to take that and build a new master corporation. And what I mean by that is something that I could possibly take public. And I'm thinking about maybe doing something in the tech arena. Because technology, I think that's what people are looking at right now. You know, I'm a little old school, but I know that everybody's looking at tech opportunities and businesses. So I'll just name it something technologies or whatever. Take that company, do everything necessary to take it public. Pay all the fees, probably going to be several $1,000s. You know, 20, 25,000 just to set this up. Um, get real investors. Try to get this thing on a stock exchange, Fortune 500, whatever. Do this legit, the right way. But because I have a corporation already set up with corporate credit, I have the means and the funds to do this. And this is kind of similar to what I'm doing with my nonprofit. I'm going to probably eventually set up a nonprofit for asset protection, as well as, as part of a dynasty building thing I'm doing. Now, I won't be able to put the nonprofit in my living trust or under my living trust, but that's fine because regardless, the nonprofit's going to go on forever, So I'm not really concerned whether or not it, if I can't get that under my living trust, because the living trust is eventually going to own everything, own my shares in my corporations and everything. So it makes it an easy transition to turn everything over to my kid, But go back to what I was trying to do. I'm going to take this company public, do whatever I got to do, take this company public, and you're getting the investment money you need to build the corporation up because you're taking on investors. And I'll just hold a majority share of stock myself personally. Get a real CEO, somebody professional, not like me. So that's the beauty of doing this stuff. You can actually pay the right people to do what you need them to do. You can actually go out and get a real person that's qualified to run as a CEO of a major corporation. But you want to get everything else set up first. You want to have some revenue coming in. My company will invest in the company as well. My own personal corporation can invest in this corporation. I will have shares of stock, either personally or under my business. And eventually I want to build this up where I can sell it for like millions. And back to what it's going to do. The purpose of it, really, I'm thinking I shouldn't even give this away. It's so good. I'm going to come up with my own coin, similar to what Troy did. I'm going to come up with my own coin, but I'm actually going to take it to the regular exchanges where you don't have to do all this pancake flipping stuff. I can start that way, how he did it. I found out it's actually not as expensive as you think. I think you get the whole process done and have your own coin up and running, in a day. And I think as low as maybe less than $1,000, you can do everything, including domain, everything. So it is still genius what Troy and ZTEGRITY is doing, but I can actually also do it. Come up with my own coin, and it'll be a technology company. So it's going to go and look for these right people, so I can go hire somebody that's in the blockchain, bring them aboard the company, just like ZTEGRITY. Everything that ZTEGRITY is doing, guys, you can actually do as an entrepreneur yourself. It just takes money. And so it's okay that we started out with ZTEGRITY, but guys, the amount of money and corporate credit we can accumulate and start our own thing is very possible. And you don't have to do it alone, because your corporation, you can set this up like a real C Corp, like professional, where you got the directors and you got the officers. You go out and you hire real officers. We can become the directors. So we're the board. So the CEO has to come to us whenever they want to make any decisions. We'll be on that board that makes the real decisions to make the company go. But the possibilities of it selling for millions to somebody like Google or Apple, if you're really buying in and doing some real technology. And I'm not going to give you the niche I want to go into, because that'll give away my whole plan, but it's a really good popular niche that I want to do with the coin and have some real products and services behind it. Not that what Troy's not doing is not genius, but I want to have a real function behind my coin where people will want it international. You know, internationally they'll want my coin, not just a group of individuals. Like, Troy's coin is successful because we're all part of his network. So it's successful because we're buying into it. So of course immediately successful. But I want to market a coin that has mass appeal from everybody. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. You know, and I'm giving a lot of my ideas on this channel because not everybody's listening. Let's be real. I could give you guys $1 million idea, and the likelihood of even one of you guys going out and actually pursuing it is like 1 in a million. It's not likely. So I can like give you my deep down ideas because maybe one of you will be like, yo, this dude, he might be on to something. So, and then I want to have my personal operating company also that I want to set up to service people directly, like locally. So I want to set up a new operating company. I don't want it to be Chennai Business. I want Chennai Business just to be for the channel. I want to keep that separate. I want to have a real operating company with an office so people can come to me and ask questions and we can service them directly, locally. So if you guys want more of this stuff, just got to subscribe to the channel. You know, check out my holding company course. You know, check all the links below. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.